So first, we need to understand what is a mobile application. A mobile application is a type of application software designed to run on a mobile device. So any application that is ran from a mobile device, whether it is a smartphone or a tablet, is considered as a mobile application, even if you open this application from the browser. So for example, if you open Facebook website from the browser on your iPhone or your Android device, this is a mobile application. Okay, it is called a web mobile application. I know that you might consider it as a website. This is Facebook website, yes, but this is the mobile version of Facebook, and it requires the types of testing that are relevant to mobile testing or mobile applications. So first, we need to know the types of mobile applications. This is the first question that you need to ask before testing any application. You ask the developer and the managers, which type of application is this one? Is it a web application? Is it a hybrid application, or it is a native application? So what is the difference? First, we have native mobile applications. Those applications are developed specifically for an operating system. So you are developing a native Android application, okay? Or you are developing a native iOS application using Swift, for example. You don't need to know the technology that is used to develop those applications if you are a tester. You just need to know the impact of them on your testing methodology and your testing strategy. So the native mobile applications have some traits. First, they provide good performance because the application is developed especially for this operating system, so the performance of it is extremely good. Of course, if it is developed in a good way. But on the other hand, it has a high cost because we need two separate mobile applications, one for Android and one for iOS. The native mobile application is of course installed physically on the device. You cannot access it from the browser. Let's have some examples. Google Maps, Facebook, and LinkedIn. All of them are native mobile applications. So the version that is tested on Android is different from the one that's tested on iOS. So how is this piece of information useful for me as a tester? If the developer tells you, okay, this is a native mobile application, we developed a native Android app and a native iOS app. What is the use of this information for you as a tester? This information will provide you with something that is very important. We have a definition in mobile testing that's called allocating test cases. If we need to test on many devices, we divide the test cases between them. Some of them are tested on Android and some on iOS. But this is not the case in native mobile apps. Why? Because if a test case passes on Android, this doesn't mean that it will pass on iOS, because they are two different applications. They don't share the same code. So here, all your scenarios should be tested on Android and all your scenarios should be tested on iOS. You should treat them as two separate projects, okay? This is a system, each one of them needs to be tested separately, and then you have system integration testing between them, because you have different developers also who developed each one of them. On the other hand, we have browser-based application. This is the opposite of native applications. So browser-based applications are accessed through a mobile browser. You open this application from the browser. It has a low cost. Why? Because it is easy to develop. In some cases, you don't need to do any effort in order to get a browser-based application. You just open the responsive version of the website and it opens on your mobile. You provide some adjustments here as a developer. The developer provides some adjustments to the UI, and then you have an application within 1 day or 2 days. Here we have a problem, browser compatibility. We have a testing type that is very important, browser compatibility testing. Why? Because we have many browsers that this application is going to be run on. We have Safari, we have Firefox, we have Chrome on Android and iOS. Also, there is a problem with internet connection. What if we don't have internet connection? In native mobile apps, some of the application features can be accessed even if the application is offline. But on the other hand, in browser-based application, you cannot access anything in the application unless you have an internet connection. For example, in YouTube, the native version, you can download a video and watch it later. But if you open YouTube from the browser, this option is not available. So browser-based application is not a mobile app. It is a website. It is a responsive version of the website, but it is accessed from the mobile. Then we have hybrid mobile applications. Some people define it as if a native mobile app and a web mobile app got married, their baby will be a hybrid mobile application. Why? Because it is a combination of native app and web app. So here, the application is developed using the development frameworks and tools that are used to develop websites. But it is inside a mobile application. So it is a website inside an app. It is easy to develop, and the advantage that it has over the browser-based application is that it can work offline. So in hybrid applications, you are actually accessing the website. You are not accessing a mobile application, but you are accessing the website from the device, from the mobile application, okay? And this has some advantages and disadvantages. So if you need an extremely good performance, you should go for native applications. If you need something that is easy to develop and can work offline, and of course you get some reviews on the store, this is very important, but you don't have the budget to develop a native application, you can go for hybrid application. If you don't have a budget and you don't have time to develop an application and you just need your users to access the website from their mobile devices, in this case you can go for browser-based application. So this is the first question that you need to ask before writing your test plan or going through your test process and doing anything. What is the type of mobile application that we are developing? Is it a native application, browser-based, or hybrid application?